and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining, I am Sarah Smile, a child of grace. I'm a relationship counselor, and my aim here is for you to have and grow your relationship with God, generally with man, and most especially with your partner. So stay tuned. When we come back after the break, I'll be sharing with us people's opinion on rape. And wait, I hope you've all subscribed to my YouTube channel to get more updates on new and more interesting videos. Because if you've not subscribed, you will not get more updates too. Better subscribe because you know I love you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't let me catch you that you've not subscribed to my channel. Better subscribe now as I'm talking to you now. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and I hope the break was refreshing. So, to today's topic. Today's topic is going to be so powerful because I've got people's comment here that I'm going to be reading out for us. Then we'll just call it a day. So I made the first video last week. I wanted to go back to my channel and search for it, the part 1 of this video. This video is the part 2, and you all be loving it. Try to broadcast it, try to share it to friends and family for us to bring up that awareness back again. And so I'll start now. So the first person said, well, I don't agree with rapists or them raping anyone, and what we can do to reduce raping is when our ladies know how to dress well and be cautious of their surroundings. Could it be? Okay, let me go straight. Rape in our society, this is another person. Rape in our society isn't really carried out with high importance. We go on Twitter and rant, carry out rallies, and yet we have nothing to show for it. Justice hasn't been served. Our government doesn't even function as they are meant to. And it's not encouraging. From the beginning of the month till today, every single girl child that has been raped have been left to their own fate. Instead of the government to actually take up these cases, they ignore it. Who knows? They may be rapists as well. We've got the richest people in Africa coming from here, and still nothing is improving. Also, as for those who blame the rape on the victims, they ought to not understand the essence of self-control. That a girl wears underwear and passes you by doesn't mean it should give you the right to rape her. And one can always decide to either keep looking or actually closing their eyes or look away. Now, as for solutions, the government should act fast and stop ignoring the cries of these girls who have been scarred for a lifetime. And organizations and those who have the means should be able to cater for the wellness of these girls, both financially and mentally. Okay, I love this one. Most of the guys involved is actually under strange spiritual influences that usually push them to that evil act. This has to be addressed with prayer first. The male gender have been abandoned for so long, while majority of focus is on female folks. As a result of this discovery, myself and some other team had to set up a conference tagged Capacity Building for Male Gender. Today is day 12 of the 14 days conference as our own contribution to reduce the rapists in society. There are so many other people like this. There are so many organizations like this too that are trying to reduce this rapists in the society. But we just need the government to support. We need this thing to stop. Not until lady put on half-naked clothes that she will be raped. Ladies are being raped by the art of wickedness. To me, I think rapists should be sentenced to 25 years imprisonment or death by hanging. Oh my God, this is a lady speaking. Should stop late night hangouts and mind the places they go to. The kind of guy she mingles with. This is coming from a guy. He said, it's a sad and heartbreaking issue to talk about, but it's more saddening if we both fold our hands and close our mouths and relax just because it hasn't happened to someone close to us. Somehow, someday, the table might turn around. It can happen to us or even our dearest person we least expect. Sometimes male are also victims, yes? So since females are often victims, parents should enlighten their male child at younger age, teach them to respect females, and even while they are growing up, let them know how the importance of females to our generation is. Let them know that there is more about females than seeing them as a tool of pleasure to satisfy lust. Parents, guardians, pastors, and other leaders can as well enlighten youths about the danger of involving in rape. Educational sectors can also as well fix in a topic into student syllabus that will enlighten the students on the risk involved in rape and harassment, like disease that can be contacted, and as well as punishment. This is a good one, I must say. This thing, I said it, if you check my first video, I already talked about them. I said it is from the background. The background really caused almost everything that happened, because it's coming from a lady. She said society should not try to change how the female gender dresses, but rather change how the male gender thinks. Everything here is mindset. I said it before. Ladies are cautioned every day to dress properly so as to avoid being a victim of rape. Is it that the children and babies who were raped were also dressed half naked? These are questions the society should ask themselves. Parents also have a great role to play on this. You notice that most Nigerian and African parents often caution their females not to follow or allow a guy to touch them until after marriage. And during all these teachings and lecturings, where are the boys? Where are the boys' children? They are boys, they don't have any problem. Parents assume. Assumption has led to great destruction to the extent that brothers are raping sisters. It's the society still look for a way of turning the finger back to the female most of the times. This is coming from a guy. He said they're involved in the act because they lack the real definition of purpose and how to run with it. This is more reason we set up the conference to empower male folks with purpose, discovery tools, and strategy. You remember the first comment I made about someone that they are doing 114 days program now of stopping this rapist in society. So he's also the person that sent this to me. He said this is more reason we set up the conference to empower male folks with purpose, discovery tools, and strategy. Idleness is another thing that usually causes it. When purpose is not known, anything goes. An idle man is an enemy workshop. A lot of things usually come to heart during this period of loneliness. What we see and what we watch is very important too. Many people is influenced by what we see, by what they see some time back via different channel and platform. Ones need to control what we watch because they have access to registered into our consciousness, and that can become an attitude waiting to explode. This is actually a great one here. If every other person can understand this point is trying to buttress, this world will be at peace. It's a rapist should have a ward in a psychiatric hospital for a specific period, then over to a confined room, asylum, for another specific period. Then they should be circumcised before being released, with hard labor at the psychiatric hospital for a specific period, and be moved to a confined room, mini rehab. No work, just being fed and left for a specific period. And if there is a change in behavior, they can be released on a binding contract that if they continue after being released, they would repeat the process all over and be circumcised. They can be assigned a psychiatrist if possible to check on their mental state health. This is a good solution to bring up. It is not only about coronavirus and for centers for coronavirus only. This is a good center. You all should create, and for people like them, rapists should just come in, and then they should just get their penalty straight off, or they should be imprisoned 25 years imprisonment. They should just victims. You need to open up as well, because if you do not open up, we won't catch the rapists. We won't catch those people doing it, those people behind it. Please open up, please. Coming from an elderly man, he said, honestly, I don't know what could have triggered this increase in recent times. It's a question I cannot really answer. What could have triggered these perpetrators to sexually assault their victims? Are not easily answered. Yes, even the race cannot easily answer these questions. They are always attribute it to the work of the devil. Before this time, we used to attribute it to indecent dresses, but what can we attribute the case of a father that raped his own biological daughter to? Can we from a lady? She said, rape is slowly becoming a painful reality in today's society, and it's sad that even babies in diapers. In as much as I can't tell the cause of rape, I am of the opinion that hard drugs might just be one. To reduce, have more comment to state, kindly state it in the comment section below, because your comment is highly welcomed. And the end of this video for today, we will keep on broadcasting it, we'll keep on sharing, creating the awareness that rapists should stop in our society or even in other societies as well. So thank you for watching this video, and if you've not subscribed, kindly click the red subscribe button below and the bell icon to get more updates on new videos.